Okay, now we are going to all of these menus, the main tools of the Camtasia, and going one by one. Okay, in the media, let's import some media here. For example, these two footage, and holding control like a Windows and drag and drop it there. If you want to snap to first, it's very important to import this magnet and it's snap to the first and then turn it off. Frame all of the media at one canvas of timeline, and you can see they are displaying after each other. I want to display at the same time, and here you can, and I want to show them at once. You can see because they are on top of each other. So I go in here and move it in this part and move it another in this part and make it bigger. I want to insert another media, for example this, the footage number, another one, and you can insert it directly at the canvas here and make it bigger to cover all of the canvas, our screen here, and it's there, and you're going on top of each other. And you can see if I play it, it's playing all 3D media beside of each other at the time. This media is ending first, then second, then third. You can see because they are not at the same. But if you want to make the same, just you can make it the bigger video, smaller to the timing become all the same. Sorry. Okay, I want to explain annotation here. Okay, annotation. If you go to annotation tab, we have all other tab here. This is an annotation tab. This is an arrow and lines. This is an shapes. In this lesson, I will explain these three tab. The blur is another tools. This sketch motion is another tool. Another video, and keystroke callouts and or another. I will show you just 3 these and going to explain next tab in the next video. Okay, in annotation, first you can see we have a style, abstract, basic, bold, anything that you want, you are here. But I make it to all to see all of them. These are annotation shape. If you drag and drop it here, you can see it's import a column shape here. You can move it anywhere that you want. For example, if you want to appear from here, you can change the timing of that in a timeline. For example, I want to begin from here. Nice. And if you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger because it's an image, it's not video. Okay, all of these annotations are the same, but if you want to assign a text just only, you can use another text here if you want. Okay, and I will explain 3 of them, and all of them are the same. Theme, I will show you theme in the next lesson because you can manage the theme, manage everything that you want. Okay, and that's it. Another tab is these arrows and line. You can see we have lots of arrow and line that you can use it in your project. I will show you, for example, this arrow here. Other arrows are the same. And of course, we have lots of shape that you can use it in your project. For example, this shape, you can animate them, you can move them. I will show you animation and all of things. So you can use all of them, and you can make them at the same. First, the callout. If you click the callout, we can go to settings. The first tab is like other object in a Camtasia, you can change the scale of that, you can change opacity of that, you can change the rotation in an angle that you want, you can change the position of that, skew that, and anything that you want. So you can refresh all of the settings, bring it there again. Second tab is for it text inside. For writing the text, you have to double click on that and you have to type any text that you want. Okay, you can type any text that you want and click somewhere that you want. Okay, the theme, you can select you can build your theme and select your theme. I will show you later. Here you can change the font, you can change the style of the font, you can change the size of the font inside. You can zoom in. You can with a scroll or zoom here, zoom to canvas. You can add a stroke. First, for seeing that, you change the size of that. You can change the stroke any color that you want here. You can change opacity of your stroke. Here is the paragraph style of your. You can make it underline. You can make it overline. You can alignment your, for example, you type a paragraph, you can change the alignment of your paragraph based on the bottom. For example, you can assign it to bottom, assign it to top or middle. You can change the V spacing, H spacing, something like this if you want. If you want to, for example, use the high strokes, you can change V spacing. Auto resize text and auto rotate text. It means if you rotate it or resize, the size of the you can change the size of the whole annotation. The text will be resized. If you turn it off, it does not auto resize with that. And auto resize the text with resizing. You can resize, you can see that automatically be small, bigger, but if you turn it off, it does not match with that. And you can see this button, you can change it this shape anywhere that you want and change the size of that. Another tab is settings for changing the color and style of this annotation body. You can change the shape from here directly, any shape that you want. You can change that color from here. You can change any color. You can make it gradient. Okay, you can change the gradient to the white. You can see it's the gradient type. You can change opacity. You can change the corner radius. I think because it's not something like that. If you make it to rectangle, you can change the corner if you want. You can change outline, because for seeing the outline, you have to increase the number of the thickness. And you can change the opacity, you can change the color of that. All of that annotation here in the tab are the same, and you can change it. Another thing is text directly. You can type directly text here. Just we have a scale, opacity, rotation, and just text. You can change the size of your text. You can change the color of that. You can make it smaller. Color of that, for example, if you want to add a text, for writing text, you have to double click on that and type anything that you want. Click on it again. Again, you can change the size, color, and other setting of the text. The shapes are here, are the same, but you cannot type any text on them. Just again, main properties. You can change the shape again from directly from here. You can change the gradient color or solid color and other settings like that annotation. Another this is arrow and the line. If you click, we have, oh, you can see it's annoying us. Click that and lock it. And now you cannot touch it, okay? And now you can change these lines and arrow with these points like this. And then you can go here and change anything that you want. Select it. Here you can just change again scale, opacity, rotation, position. Here you can change the color if you want. You can change the line style, something like this at the start. This is an start, it's an main line, and it's an end. You can change any shape that you want. You can change the thickness and like other opacity. Other lines are the same. You can go here from here and feed it to C. So this is these 3 tabs that you can use in your project.